All right.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 275 of the Red Force Podcast. My name is Jojo. Chris Delano. Command's not working for some reason.
Technology, you know what I'm saying? Looks, we might have a trader, Eric.
A trader?
Start messing around with technology. As usual.
Maybe it's Christian. Who knows?
No, mate. You know, another week in the One Piece land. We got a chapter. Anime episode. Hawkins. Big Mom. Eric.
Mama Mash. No, what is it?
Something like that.
No, it's like... Whatever. Didn't hit kid.
Lightning.
The speculation at the time by us was... Did Kid just eat a full-on attack from Big Mom? Answer, no.
You know, Eric,
shockwave damage.
I saw this scene.
Yeah.
And it got me mad again.
Which one?
Big Mom.
Okay, why?
Because Law and Kid versus Big Mom is the biggest Mickey win
Sham.
in One Piece history.
Right.
It is the biggest Mickey W. Why? Because Big Mom literally just stands there and laughs for like 10 minutes and just waits for him to get back up.
Where's that judge charge?
Finish the job, Big Mom.
Where's that running form?
You know what's even the worst one?
What?
When she folds them when she goes Super Saiyan.
Right.
And then she just stands there, monologuing, and then they get up and Law uses Shock Willie, Law uses Puncture Willie and whatever.
Right.
Big Mom, finish the job. You did it like 10 times. And then they didn't even knock her out. They got her with the TKO Mickey win.
Soul Calibur 4 knockout.
Yeah. Stage knockout.
Fraud.
The biggest Mickey W of all time.
Christian, when you're playing Soul Calibur and you get a stage knockout, do you feel good?
No. No one feels good.
Trash.
No one feels it. Alright?
And they did it to her twice, by the way, the stage knockout.
That's true. Also, did Law know about the magma chamber? He says it needs to go deeper. You know, it's questionable. But
how far can he see?
just the absolute travesty.
When I said she's definitely going down the hole, everyone was like, no.
Mickey W. What's all to say about that?
Everyone thought they were going to get a clean W. Remember that kid? Do you underestimate Kid? He's on Luffy's level. No. Okay. And we're still here. We're still here.
Now, Eric, we got a chapter this week.
We do.
But we also have, after 2 months of hiatus, a chapter of Shadow Soul has finally come out.
What happened?
Moving house.
Goon,
there's always some
shambles.
There's always some goon shit going on.
Right.
Just
weekend after weekend.
Just took forever to come out, Eric. Forever to come out, but it's out. You can go read it.
Check it out.
Go read it. Stay tuned for maybe a project being announced at some point. I don't know how far along that is, but you know, stay tuned for that.
A certain date, Christian.
A certain date for a certain individual to drop a certain piece of content. It's not the new animated intro, so don't get your hopes up on that.
No,
it's not that.
But it's something.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? How could I not mention Jojo Part 9 Chapter 2? Araki says, let me just draw another 60 pages.
What?
Giving us the content. It's 2 chapters of 1. We get this little cold open kind of day in the life of Jodio. A little bit of his mentality and what he's about. And then, bang, heist.
Would you say...
We all love a heist.
Is he establishing the normal Christian as...
You could say so.
The writers say.
He is. He's doing that. Alright? Go chapter.
Peak, go.
With a hype reveal at the end. Right? You got the crew dynamic.
Okay, so
you got the Part 5 crew dynamic, Eric.
Of a certain man, Christian.
You got the Jono vibes with your dear Eric. You got the crew vibes.
Right.
And you got the crime element.
Now,
and the heist.
I assume on break week, Christian, we will be doing chapter 2.
We might. I don't know. No one watches it.
No one watches this show anyway.
I'm aware of that.
So
I'm aware.
you know,
It's just me and Harveston Berry talking about Jojo.
in a fight
We don't fight about Jojo.
about Rob Lucci.
We don't fight about Jojo. We fight about Rob Lucci though.
Sure.
Alright. But there's a Jojo update. Go read part 9. Did you read chapter 2, Eric?
Like, comment, and subscribe, Christian. I should probably show that at the front of it.
You should. But did you read part 9?
I was spoiled by Senato on Twitter.
Okay, well, you know, it's 60 pages, Eric. What happens?
We'll review it. I'll read it then.
Oh, alright. Part 7?
30 chapters.
When are you gonna get to the goat fight? Alright, anyway. That's all the updates out of the way, Eric.
Okay.
Let's get into this chapter. Let's find out.
See if the commands work. The commands are not working today, Christian.
No,
Why are the keys not working?
No technology.
An interesting chapter, Christian. A chapter that promises hype.
A lot of promises already making, Eric. But first, chapter 1078, Escape Limit. Interesting title.
Okay.
Cover page. Caesar and Judge make neomans. Okay.
What format of this?
When will this end?
These bums.
This has been going on forever. This cover page.
Who is
Do
funny?
you forget that we got the reveal of Aokiji in Whole Cake Island?
I do not forget. This is a long time. Now, Christian. Who's funding this operation?
You gotta assume it's Judge. Caesar's got no money.
What has he got left?
Judge sells mercenary
Equipment,
services.
So
Caesar's got no money. He's a bum.
he spends it all on women and alcohol.
I don't know why Judge is teaming up with him. But there you go. Narek. Sentamaru. Stasi. The Navy are on their way. This is going to be a event greater than O'Hara.
They found out.
Hype.
Right.
Or was hyping that. First page. We cut over to S-Snake. Frankie's still half turned to stone. I can't believe people forgot that Bowler's physical attacks can turn you into stone regardless.
Right.
How do people forget this?
Foolish.
He's turned pacifist to stone in Marineford with
Christian, people have already forgotten that Luffy was fighting Kaido in base.
You know, it's some people have questionable knowledge.
Right.
Right. S-Snake storms on Pythagoras. Is Pythagoras dead? Can we kill him this time?
His essence will be in the cloud.
Okay. But is his body dead?
Sure.
Alright. Robin and company go down to the base. They want to go down to the basement, have a look. It's locked up. Must be in the basement. We looked everywhere.
Right.
Let's go to the basement. Right. Saji. The Saji fans. I love this one. I love these two panels, Eric. Saji just punched in the face by a shark. No damage. Saji says, "This is the power of love, Eric."
Right.
Saji, the sim power up is too strong. Now, Eric, I want people to be reminded that neither Luffy or Zoro have been hit by the Seraphim.
No one's purporting the physical damage abilities. It's mostly about the defense at this point.
Yeah. So Saji gets punched in the face, no damage.
A feat, no doubt.
A feat, but you know,
People, a little bit over the top.
remember when Luffy just tanks Borrow Breath?
I brought that up. Apparently, it's a meme.
Why is that a meme?
Oh, Borrow Breath. Oh.
Oh shit, a shark punch.
Right.
That's not named with no haki. Everyone, oh yeah, sick.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying Borrow Breath, way more impressive.
Kind of blows up a mountain.
Yeah, but you know the Saji fans think it's something. You know. We cut over to Luffy and Zoro. They're still fighting the Seraphim, waiting for their flames to drop. Hey Luffy, can you use Rio?
Hockey.
He's using a Hawk. He's using a Hawk, Eric, which is.
Can you use
Haki.
cock?
Can you use your advanced Haki at some point?
Right. This is an Oda stall tactic. I don't appreciate it, but we're here.
Unless Luffy has just been stupid and he's like, I'm trying to get rid of the flame.
Right.
Which
By
is
punching
likely, yeah.
Right.
Which is likely. So Luffy, use your abilities. Same with Zoro. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Zoro's more understandable because it's actually a stamina cost.
Yeah.
Because you can use it for 3 seconds. But, you know.
And Luffy, why don't you just go Gear 5, Luffy?
You think it's Rob?
See what happens there.
Right.
Alright. The narrator kicks in to hype us up, Eric. 3 months ago, someone snitched on Vegapunk. CP was dispatched to gather intel and find out what the fuck's going on.
Right.
They went missing. The Elder Stars and an unknown figure, Eric,
A certain man.
a certain individual,
Right.
ordered the assassination of Vegapunk. Saturn decides to go with Kizaru as protection. Why is no talking about this, Eric?
Didn't say it in the scans, unfortunately.
Not in the scans. Official only.
More of an escort situation, not so direct.
So, is the Gorosei hype dead? Kizaru as protection, Eric.
Right.
I find that very interesting. I find that a very interesting phrase.
Okay.
Now, people say Saturn went because, of course, he has the highest authority over the Seraphim,
Correct.
which is why he has to go.
Yes.
But Kizaru for protection, as stated in the official. Is this intentional mistranslation, Eric? Are we at this point
Twisting the narrative.
where people are twisting the narrative? We saw the removal of the sweat
From S-Hawk.
from S-Hawk's brow. We saw that.
Fraudulent behavior.
We saw that fraudulent behavior. Is this intentional mistranslations to throw us off?
The outcome will be the outcome regardless.
That's true.
So we'll win eventually.
That's true.
No doubt about that.
They are expecting a huge battle of Vegapunk as he has military force and technology.
That's why they're bringing 100 ships. It's bigger than
But Eric-
O'Hara. He has more detail than O'Hara. Interesting. More knowledge than
More
O'Hara.
knowledge.
Right.
Surpassed Eric.
Continuing the research.
Eric. They didn't expect one thing.
Monkey
Emperor. Straw Hat Luffy.
Akainu.
Akainu instant sweat.
No sweat can be seen on the panel, but we assure.
Oh, Straw Hat.
In the anime, all-time sweat.
Breaking the cigar.
Right. Punching the desk.
Punching the desk.
Lighting up a few papers.
Straw Hat. Oh, Nani. Oh.
Something concerned. This man again. The Nika.
Akainu cannot handle the knee.
Why have not ordered a death order on the Nika?
I mean, he's got the Billy Barry Bounty, Eric.
Right.
He's got the 3 Billy.
Something tells me these animals aren't up for it.
Akainu is sweaty.
Right.
As fuck. As always.
So we finally got an answer as to why Kizaru was on the way. Akainu didn't really order it. What's going on? The
Gorosei ordered it, Eric.
Right. The Gorosei ordered it with the Buster Call preordained before Luffy was even involved.
Yeah.
So Kizaru should be close. No time
No
issues
time
here.
needed, Eric.
Right.
Yeah.
No time issues here.
So Gorosei ordered.
Right.
They want this island destroyed. But Eric, they didn't expect Monkey Daisies to turn up.
No.
Eric, we see a few Navy faces, a few new characters.
Who are these bums?
We see Doll. We see Grimace.
Right. Alright.
We see some guy with glasses. We're just inventing Navy
We're
branches
just
now.
running out of designs, man.
He's just like, we gotta give the Navy.
Who's that, the accountant?
Yeah, the Navy's accountant.
Right. We'd like to get into some taxation discussion with the accountant.
Of course.
We'd like to just have knowledge of
Eric,
the economy.
Eric, have you heard of the hype of Bay Snake?
Shit.
Get ready for Bay Snake. Also known as a Navy Admiral contender.
Okay.
So,
Doesn't mean anything, but alright.
so they're not going to send in.
All these goons are for Nami to Thunderbolt and Frankie to Radical Beam,
Sure.
etc.
Do you think the Navy could have actually found some decent people in the draft? Because they did have the draft. Is that O's excuse? We had the draft. We got it. We hired up a whole bunch of
Right,
hype.
we got some. I couldn't have ordered 100,000 men. Scale up.
we're going into the new world. We need some fucking hype men. Could that be the excuse?
Are they recruiting pirates?
I doubt it. But
where are these men coming from?
Where's Fujitora come from? Where did Greenville come from?
Who knows?
That's a good point.
Random strong men.
We're just hiring people.
New world guys that are strong. That aren't pirates.
It's just people.
Okay.
We need more men.
Sure.
Alright. Fleshing out the Navy. Then we cut over Eric to downstairs Eric. It turns out we find out the traitor. It's York. Greed. I thought she was turned to stone. She was, but apparently some sort of ploy.
Otis swindled you.
Otis like, I've got some mastermind play. What? Okay, Otis, thanks, Otis.
Sure, York the traitor. Interesting little dialogue here.
I want to be a celestial dragon. That's a lie. You should have been a celestial dragon. If they didn't let Ming go back in, who's an actual celestial dragon?
And this is what goes into the theory, Christian. CP0 agents trapped, right? Vegapunk trapped.
Leverage.
If she was working with the government full-heartedly, she would just dish up Vegapunk.
So she's greed. She wants it all.
She's getting the leverage on the sleepy.
But
She's getting the leverage on the government. I know you bullshit me. That's why I'm gonna have the leverage.
But Eric, we know the Gorosei do not give a fuck about CP goons.
That's true. That might be a miscalculation, but leverage nonetheless. Why? Maybe this is the thing. If she was just gonna give up Vegapunk, capture him, send him off, right? Easy.
No, she wants to make sure she gets whatever she wants. She wants to
make sure Saturn arrives. She wants to make sure the bicycle happens.
So is she gonna kidnap Saturn?
She's gonna take Saturn hostage.
That's the biggest L of all time for the Gorosei.
Because what other leverage does she have? She can't have leverage over the goons.
No.
She has to... Or Vegapunk. They'll kill them both. She needs to have leverage.
Make his whole point. So York captures Saturn.
Right, so York's playing both sides of... I don't know. Shark is capturing all the guys. Tell the Navy you're getting foiled. But meanwhile, she's doing it.
Yeah.
Draws them in. Saturn comes in. Oh, the Seraphim, you're going to have to bring a higher command man. And then she grabs him.
Leverage.
Yeah.
Okay. I enjoy this. You know why I enjoy this?
Mastermind play, Christian.
Mastermind play plus...
Saturn a bum.
Plus Eric agenda. Saturn's a bum.
That makes sense. That plot line makes sense.
Doesn't make sense.
Because why is she capturing Vegapunk? Who put these goons in the cage? Not Shaka. He was surprised.
That's right. Eric, of course, everyone talking about how Vegapunk secretly wants to become a social dragon because it's technically his mind split into multiple bodies.
Right, it's full greed.
Yeah.
Now, a little bit troubling for Vegapunk. He's got like 4 negative traits and 2 good.
He loves science, Eric.
Right. He's got wrath, he's got evil, he's got greed.
He's only got 1 good. He's only got... Yeah.
He's got the good, the wise, and the...
Inventor.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Derek. Vegapunk, as we know, short-sighted man. Doesn't really give a fuck about the consequences. He's all about progress. He's all about science.
That's it. All progress.
Doesn't give a fuck.
That's right.
He's all science. He's all technology. That's what he is. So, didn't anticipate his own creation turning against him.
Sure.
Because that's not what he does. He doesn't anticipate.
Why would you want to be one of them scumbags?
Yeah.
Somewhat of a good man.
He's a good man, Eric, but Eric, again, he's short-sighted. He doesn't give a fuck. He just wants...
Right. The greed takes... There's some kind of greed in there with the creator.
Of course, Eric, mirroring the real-life Einstein, of course. Everyone knows, inventing an atom bomb. Feel bad about it. He feels bad about it.
Right.
He was involved.
Sure.
Alright.
Well, it's like Oppenheimer, the Fall Guy.
He was involved.
Right.
Einstein definitely involved.
He was there.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, of course. Marrying the real life Einstein. Making some questionable decisions. But, of course, we had to win the war. All kinds of moral quandaries.
Etc., etc.
You wanted to use it as a power source, Eric. But guess what? United States Army said, hold on a minute, player.
Hold up.
We could be a world power with this technology.
This is a weapon.
That's right.
Now, next week, does Kizaru arrive?
I feel like it's baboon. I feel like next week's baboonery.
York's gonna monologue.
Yeah, next week is definitely baboonery.
York
We're gonna run around. Maybe Robin catches York. Maybe we get a little showpiece of if York is strong or not.
Robin's getting captured.
Let's get captured. She just beat.
You need leverage over the Straw Hats. Robin gets captured.
How strong is York? This has all this tech. Hits it with the bubble gun.
Does some baboonery. Bubblegum Shaw. Illusions.
Of course, Eric, we can't forget.
Maybe she's a hologram. Maybe she's not even there.
We can't forget the Dom shoes, Eric.
Right.
Turns them on, bang.
Stuck.
Just like Face Off with the Bang the shoes.
And Sumaru Brothers movie.
Yeah,
Same shoes. Fun fact there, Chris.
Okay.
Little movie trivia.
There you
But yeah, I expect a York monologue, which is not the most exciting thing, but could be interesting.
Yeah, I expect baboonery.
Luffy, Zoro, and fucking Rob fucking take out Kuma.
Take him out, man.
Also, Mihawk's gone.
Yeah, he's going after the weak ones.
To rattle.
Zoro and Kaku have run off. Zoro's gonna get lost, of course. You know how this goes.
Okay.
Ratings.
I like the show a lot, Chris. I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10.
Because Oda's just hyping it.
Oda's given the lore. Oda's giving a little sprinkle of nostalgia feed here and there. I like the York twist, and it opens up interesting thoughts, ideology, schemes.
You see, I agree with the York thing, but I was more interested in the rogue AI element, getting some sci-fi. This is kind of in that direction, but not really.
Oda's maybe trying to make some kind of human nature play.
Yeah, I know. But
situation.
Maybe punk records are developing sentience, whatever. But
the whole thing with the AI thing, I was never really onto it because there was never any suggestion that the thing was alive.
Yeah, but we got the thing on the camera. We got the thing being like, oh, I can't see anyone here.
Right.
We still need explanations on that.
There was a shadow.
Yeah, we still need explanations on what the fuck.
I imagine York's gonna have a PX3 army and shit. This is gonna get messy.
Yeah, no doubt. But I don't spend like 3 chapters on this trade of bullshit. It's done. It's fine.
Kizaru soon.
We all want to see the Navy fight. That's what we're here for, Eric. We're here for the Navy.
Where's Smoker? Is he coming?
Smoker, is Garp on his way?
No. Garp's going to Blackbeard.
Yeah, but are we going to see that?
After this.
Are we going to see Garp pull up on Blackbeard?
Post arc.
Nonsense. There we go. I'm not even going to ask about Shanks because we all know the answer. It's never happening.
Shanks will fight someone when he fights Luffy. That's it.
This is true. Alright? Now, Eric. Moving on.
Yes.
That's Rocket Shanks. How strong is Shanks? Every week, we come to the question of how strong is Shanks? And every week, we answer Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the GOAT King. But there are people out there who still say Kaido's the strongest.
No.
There are people out there who still say Blackbeard's the strongest, even after we saw what Law did.
False.
There are still people out there that see Al-Qaeda's the strongest, even though he's sweating against every emperor.
Correct.
Even the mention of the name Straw Hat, he's sweating.
Monkey daisies.
There are people out there that think Mihawk's the strongest. As we all know, we call them the sword suckers. And worst of all, the people who think Iroh the strongest. And every week, we come to you with 100% genuine factual information. We bring it to the table. We tell you why Shanks is the strongest. This week's evidence is Shanks is so strong, he doesn't need the protection of an admiral, Eric.
No.
In fact, he makes the admirals shit their pants and run away, Eric.
In fear.
So, if Shanks pulled up with his fleet, Kizaru would just shit his pants, and, Santa's just there for the taking. As seen in Wano.
Canon.
I can't wait for that episode, Eric. I need the sauce. Don't put the sauce on Momonosuke. Don't do that.
We not.
Put the sauce on Shanks.
You know what to do.
Shanks. Okay. Eric, moving on. Talk with the show. Not the intro.
Don't forget the show.
Talk with the show. Of course, Eric.
What does Christian have did this time?
The narrator hyping up this event.
The event.
The event. Does this not signal to you a massive Navy L?
Massive.
Does this not signal to you that Luffy is going to separate himself from the pack of the Law and Kid goons?
This is going to be a huge name.
Law, Kid, L, Monkey D's is W.
Gets that 4 billion berry bounty.
This is what we're setting up for. Something that will shock the world. A full-on Navy military defeat. It's never happened.
And some... It has to be some shit.
A military defeat. It's never happened to the Navy. This will show weakness, Eric. That they can be defeated.
Right.
You go back to Marineford, the propaganda is that they won. That's the propaganda, Eric.
Will the people see the Monkey Daisies? Will they record this, Christian? Will they broadcast it live from Egghead?
Well, Big News just sent out that USB with that video on it.
Something's gonna happen to Jay to make this a big event, by the way.
Jay, Luffy has to punch him in the face.
Saturn has to get smacked around.
Luffy
on camera.
Insanity.
People tell me general public doesn't know who the Gorosei are. Speculation.
Eric, if Luffy punches a Gorosei, is his bounty the highest of all time?
This is touching a Gorosei.
Is insane.
It's all out.
It's insane. Now, Dragon wishes he could do this.
But he ain't Luffy.
But he ain't Luffy, Eric. People bring it up. Is Dragon turning up in this war?
Good. What's Kuma doing?
That's true. What is Kuma doing? That is a question.
What's Dragon doing?
Many questions.
He's too far away to turn up.
He can tell. Who gives a fuck?
Okay.
Alright? He's the wind. He can fly. Who cares?
Luffy clean W against Kizaru. I want to see it. I told you it was going to happen.
Clean W.
Clean W.
Eric, after this hyping, I was dubious. I'm like, is this going to happen? Is this not going to happen?
The hyping settles
The hyping from Oda settles it. I mean,
here we go.
why are you hyping it if we're not getting a fight?
That's right.
Why are you hyping it, Oda? I don't want to see Grimace. I want to see Kizaru.
Right. And this is some, obvious Shibondi parallels. This time Luffy wins.
Of course. Now, Eric, let me ask you a question.
What?
Where is Mad D Monk?
Why ask me that question?
Where is Drake?
I don't even know where Drake is.
He made it off Wano.
He's somewhere.
He's somewhere. Where is Smoker?
Where is Smoker?
Is Smoker going to be part of this war?
He'll turn up. He'll be like a cool reveal halfway through the battle or something. Smoker's here. Does nothing.
Does he have a cool cyborg scouter?
He might fight Sanji or something. I don't know.
Derek. All that war.
Maybe he helps. Maybe the Shrods help get Jay back from York.
Why would they do that?
Robin's there as well.
Why would they do that?
They're gonna help Robin.
Why would they? They wouldn't do that.
I don't really care.
Do we think Vegapunk dies and Luffy cops the blame?
Big News already setting it up like that.
Big News already ready to push the button on the propaganda.
Right.
Alright? Big News just wants Monkey D's bounty to be the highest of all time. At
He's
this point.
He's
gassing up Luffy.
Right.
Which is fair enough, Eric. Because Morgans knows
that Kid-in-Law
the Kid-in-Law had Mickey W's.
Well, he doesn't know that. That's why.
He does.
He does, but the Navy...
The Navy sourced him with some cash.
Right.
To make him equal to Luffy, which is...
annoying.
Navy's gonna use their propaganda, Eric. Alright? Navy's gonna do what the Navy's gonna do. But the Nika cannot be stopped. And the world's gonna know. They're saying this event greater than O'Hara. Obviously greater than O'Hara. We've got admirals here.
Right.
We've got 100 ships. How many ships is Zoro gonna take out?
20.
20 ships is one slash.
Maybe a couple.
Is he gonna hit anyone with a great dragon blaze?
Will Emma be used?
When will we use? Eric, here's the thing. Saturn turns up, takes over the Seraphim. Right?
Yes.
Do we get Straw Hats versus Seraphim?
Yes.
Sanji versus Jinbei?
Sure.
Who does Jinbei fight?
Robin, he seems to have some kind of rapport. Not Robin. Boa, so there's some kind of rapport there already.
Jinbei versus Boa. Is Jinbei too raw to be turned to stone?
He didn't even be phased by Big Mom's soul pokers.
That's true.
He's clean.
So if Jinbei's clean, he's too raw.
Yeah.
Does Boa turn the other Straw Hats back? Do we get Usopp back?
I'm sure if you need do something to Boa, she'll turn him back.
Okay.
Do you think Jinbei can manipulate the bubble gun in Crucial?
Do we think we're gonna get a Rob Lucci betrayal where he abandons the Navy once again?
No. He's gonna try and swindle Luffy. Luffy's gonna smack him in the mouth.
So Rob Lucci's gonna go and attack a Straw Hat, and Luffy's just gonna punch him in the head.
We got the Straw Hats to fight people. There's also a bunch of goons. You know.
I don't think we're getting one real fight. We're not getting all Straw Hats fights. We're getting one real fight.
And a bunch of Straw Hat clashes, and then Luffy gets a W.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're here for Luffy versus Kizaru. Kizaru doesn't have a right hand man, Zoro can fight.
Yeah, but there's, I guess Vegapunk will have shit to help.
Weapons, tech, the dome. Yeah. Also Bonnie. What the fuck is Bonnie gonna do? Are we getting that Kuma flashback?
That's gonna happen at some point. Krim's gonna do something at some point as well.
Does Kuma teleport in and nuke the place?
Maybe. But Luffy needs that W. It's time. Christian said it wasn't time.
I wasn't sure last week, but this week, there's no
time.
doubt. There's no doubt.
Right.
Moving on
Not
to Thunderdome.
Yeah, Christian. Thunderdome. Here we go.
We got Cinderi versus Red Leg Zeph. Eric, I understand everyone likes Red Leg Zeph, but he got taken out by Pearl.
There's no real combat feats going on with Cinderi, is there?
She throws plates.
Yeah.
She's a zombie.
Zeph is a salty sea dog.
Zeph is a salty
And
sea
he's a
dog.
chef.
Can he cook something up
He's a
with
chef.
the salt?
He's a chef. He reasonable to. He would have salt on him.
Eric, of course, with Cinderi we have to talk about the maid and the lover and the fact that
No one knows what Oda was trying to cook there.
the soul in the body.
That has to be one of the strangest plot lines in One Piece.
The hogback plotline.
Chopper doesn't get the fucking KO.
I don't understand this.
Odd.
I don't think Zeph would have any trouble with plates. In fact, he's a chef.
He's a plate master, Christian.
He'll grab the plates and he'll cook something
Is
up.
he a blade master? Does he have the knife skills?
Of course, he's got those Sanji knife skills.
Can he decapitate?
Eric, he only uses his hands for cooking.
It's true.
Of course.
Does he have a knife in that peg leg? But Sanji uses the knives against fucking. I guess that was cooking.
Yeah, but she's not food.
Sure.
Cinderi is not food.
Sure.
I think Zeph would cook something up to defeat her.
Like a salt dish.
Like a salty of the sea fish, some bullshit, alright?
Okay.
Because he's got kicks, but she's a zombie. So it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Moving on to questions.
Zeph wins. Of the red leg variety. Questions. What do we got?
From what? Is the world government such glorious plan to get rid of York despite yes?
They're not gonna make her a fucking solicitor.
No, absolutely not.
She knows that.
Yeah. From Raga. Brago, the Jinbei hater, called Air Shark a better Jinbei. Because
the logic has to apply here. We can't pick and choose. Okay? If Seraphim Jinbei is superior to Jinbei, then Seraphim Mihawk is superior to Mihawk. That's what we have to say. So obviously, Seraphim Jinbei isn't the same as Jinbei. Jinbei would fucking... Jinbei one-shot Hurusuru Kushina.
That's true.
With the brick fist. Not even
the demon brick fist.
Not even the fucking vagabond drill Kushina.
That's true.
People's gotta stop disrespecting Jinbei.
It's ridiculous.
Jinbei took a fucking cognac from Big Mom.
Eric.
Sanju, one fucking fisherman karate fist does nothing.
Unnamed attack, by the way.
Watch him take damage next week. This reminds me of the classic too early Green Bull situation.
That's true. That is true. The classic too early with the Green Bull and the Jinbei.
Right.
There you go. From Bane, will Dragon finally do something or stay the same like a bum? I can see maybe some revolutionaries turning up to save old buddy Vegapunk.
The only thing he can really do is fold Kizaru in half.
Eric. Of course, Dragon friends with Vegapunk, maybe catch his win of this.
But you're not gonna fucking take that off Luffy, surely.
No.
So...
Unless we're hyping the fuck out of Dragon, because his stocks are low.
Let's get a father-son duo going.
I mean, we don't need a father-son duo to take out Kizaru.
That'll be quick.
Very quick.
Theoretically, we assume Dragon's very powerful.
Also, Shonen Baddies predictions assuming Morgana will try to pin Vegapunk's death on Luffy.
4 Billy.
I mean, Luffy's gonna be fucking ridiculous.
4 Billy.
Yeah.
4 point. Is he? He might surprise Shanks.
Well, Eric, Blackbeard is currently fighting
doing
Law.
some shit. Shanks is doing some shit.
Shanks is doing some shit. They'll get increases.
Yeah, Luffy will be around 4 Billy.
Yeah.
As he should, and maybe Law and Kid go down.
Will Cross Guild do anything?
They're the players that are not really doing anything at the moment.
Will they turn up to intercept his name?
Everyone's doing something. The news is out there. Luffy's doing shit in Egghead.
Yeah. From S Dart. Do you want York's big butt to sit on your face?
It's large.
She does, eat and poop a lot. It might be an issue.
Some certain individuals on Discord saying that adds flavor. That's what they want.
Who's saying that, Eric?
Bow.
Moving on to Dart, the real Dart.
Right.
Have you noticed that the Seraphim only use their devil fruits when their flame is turned off? Yes, I've noticed that.
That would probably be the key.
Do you think the arc will end with a big escape, Hulk Gold style? No.
We will fight and we will win.
Yeah.
No need to run away.
From Chris D. Regarding your statement last week, Sanji hates kids. Sanji was nice to Otoko and Otama, so he can be nice to kids. He's just not automatically simping for kids like Nami does. Well, if the kids like Nami, Sanji doesn't like the kids.
Right. I don't remember any specific things with Otama.
He gives them food, the noodles.
Sure, but they're hungry, Christian. They're hungry kids.
That's right. They're hungry kids. From Christy yet again. Very solid episode after a 3-week break, 9 out of 10. I forgot that killer one-shotted the straw man that Hawk had summoned. Zoro does the same but gets hurt first. Maybe Killer could have beaten Zoro pre-Enma.
Well, he kind of did.
With the Sonic Blades, the Manslayer.
The Manslayer kind of one-shot Zoro. No one wants to talk about that.
No one wants to talk about that.
Apparently it was hungry Christian, that's why he collapsed.
That's true. Kid is getting his shot at another Emperor like 2 weeks after fighting Big Mom. He wants to smoke with Shanks, but he's going to do a tactical retreat until at least Shanks' allies are there. It'll be an absolute fucking massacre.
Oh, he's not running. He's getting folded.
From Michael J. Will this next cutaway be to Cross Guild so that we can follow each of the emperors doing something? Maybe. I don't know what Cross Guild...
And by the way, just a little side note.
Okay.
Shanks wants Kid's poneglyph.
That's right.
Therefore, there was no deal made with Carter for a poneglyph in Marineford.
That's true.
Little side note there.
Okay. From Bushido Brand, the Neomads being formed, what do you think they'll do / improve on? I guess upgrade the kids.
They'll come back in some form.
You know.
Why?
From Christy, this was a pretty good reveal. I was expecting Lilith because of evil, but York because of greed. Makes sense to me. The most useless Vegapunk, the one that sits and sleeps all day, totally gets her wanting to be a celestial dragon, the lazy bum. I seriously doubt the girl say will follow up with their deal though. This reminds me of Blue Jam being betrayed by the Gold King. Shout out Blue Jam, Eric.
Tough luck, man.
Greedy woman always gonna be betrayed. You know, it is what it is.
That's why she's got leverage, Christian.
That's true. Eric, we're moving on to Harvester Berry. He's got some snarky comments for us.
About Rob Lucci, no doubt.
Holy shit, I can't believe it. What's her name? Was a traitor? Nani? Question mark.
Sarcasm.
Truly an amazing mystery with a stupendous payoff.
Okay.
Derek, it was 3 chapters. Harvester Berry getting a little overzealous.
Okay.
Was it really the point of the arc?
Was that a question?
No.
No question.
There's a question coming up. He's still being sarcastic.
Okay.
Gonna knock it out of the park yet again with the traitor plot line. By the way, you two need to get rid of that Rob Lucci statue. You clearly don't deserve it.
We respect and we love Rob Lucci here, Christian. How can we forget the Rakugan?
That's right. We can't forget it. Also, Araki goated. I already love this crew, and it's only been 2 chapters. Araki is built different.
Christian the oddball.
Of course. He's insane.
Right.
He's like an insane man. They straight up call him a drug addict. He's just like acting erratically.
To his cooked.
Doing weird shit. He's basically Filthy Frank Pink Eye, Eric. He's basically Pink Eye.
Is he useful though?
He is useful. He's got a useful state.
Okay.
He does scam them. He does cheat on them. He does.
Shout out to the cop that's in pursuit of some young boys.
He's the worst cop of all time.
He's nasty. And shout out that female cop, Christian. That was crazy. Araki going all out.
It's Hawaii, Eric. He's got an excuse.
Will she join the crew? This female cop. She seems somewhat sympathetic.
Eric.
And Jordio did not use November Rain on her.
That's true. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. From Chris D. It's interesting that the Egghead Incident is going to occur tomorrow.
What was the question from...
There was no question.
Oh, okay.
There was no question. Just had some statements for us. It's interesting that the event will occur tomorrow. How exactly are Luffy and the others going to be kept on Egghead for another day? I guess they are stuck on Punk Records until the laser system goes down.
Maybe Luffy will bring the dawn, Christian, finally.
Oh.
Didn't happen in one.
On Egghead. Wait, fucking don't bring that up. But yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so basically we're saying, how do we stall the Straw Hats?
What's the time at now?
No one knows.
Tonight?
We don't know what the time is.
Alright.
But yeah. From Christy, wow, Sanji taking Seraphim Jinbei attack with arms crossed like nothing. Barely a scratch. And then below, we got Zoro huffing and puffing. Sanji over Zoro confirmed. Now, of course, Orono knows what he's doing. You can do the 2 panels of Sanji just to give you something.
We'll taste. It'll switch up next week and people will be mad.
From Ambiza, do you think Luffy could take out any of the 5 elders with Conqueror's Haki? I'm going to say no to Conqueror's Haki. I feel like they've got wills.
Right.
But they're movers, they're shakers.
A smack in the mouth.
Smack in the mouth, of course.
There got problems. Now, Charles, somewhat surprisingly durable.
He can take smacks to the face, Eric. He's just big dumb guy.
Sure.
From Tom, could Emperor Straw Hat kill a Gorosei? Be a newspaper title.
Kill him.
He might die, then he gets blamed, whatever. But yeah. That'd be insane.
Sure.
From Debris. Why is Luffy nerfed? You know, ask that question next. I'm not confident next week. Oda, next week, no excuses.
Just use the Haki.
Or Gear 5 or something.
Right.
Red Hawk.
He
do something. From Slydark. How many more chapters of Seraphim stalling would it be to get worse than Luffy being stuck in a snake? Well, it's even more annoying because Luffy's like refusing to use his abilities.
See, Christian, damaged sponges is now the new snake situation.
And I thought this is the final saga. I thought Oda was done.
We thought so with Rob Lucci, but the Seraphim...
He's gonna hype him up.
Sure.
Luffy, please use your abilities.
These dudes are gonna be top tier when they're fucking done growing in the final war. Because the Navy gonna fold... Kizaru's not gonna be a threat anymore.
I mean, he'll still be around.
Sure.
You know?
But he ain't gonna be...
From Darko Plex.
Christian, you know what's so good about this Kizaru situation? It's the only real...
The true admiral. The true admiral, Eric.
They can't hide. They
No,
can't run.
no, you can't hide.
There's nowhere to run or hide.
From Darko Plex, is there more Seraphim or is it only 4? There's more. There's all the original warlords at least. From Darko Plex, is it in Mihawk's genes to run away and postpone his fights?
It might be.
From Light Ruler, is it confirmed that Sanji has Lunarian DNA? I mean, basically.
Pretty much. That's the implication of the Queen fight with the fire.
Yeah. From Mad Dang at all. Yorkers already followed her desire 24/7. She literally couldn't do anything more. So I don't get how big a CD would make anything different. It's just greed. She just wants it because she can't have it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Also, with 5 less Vegapunks to eat, sleep, shit, or do whatever desire, York would be 5 times less. It's kind of counterproductive for what she wants. She wants what she can't have. She's greedy. That's the only logic there.
Right.
You know? From Pirate King. First of all, Shanks is the strongest King.
Correct.
Second, with the narrator box, Ryu gets ugly head once again. This feels like an incident of the Egghead will not be shown. It'll be shown. No. We're not skipping.
Well, Luffy's there, so we'll see it.
You'll see everything the main character does.
Right.
But there you go.
This isn't going to be the Rocky Port incident.
Well, he brings up the Rocky Port incident.
Okay.
Eric. He says it's going to be revealed later. Why would we flash back? No.
We're doing this.
From Amold. Why do I feel like the I'm is the strongest people are the worst? Shouldn't it be Alkainu being the worst? Because you weren't there when Iru was revealed, Eric.
Right.
People instantly claiming top 1. We said it there. We said it here. It is agenda. It is world government suckage.
Right.
It is Gorosei suckage. It is not factual.
Gorosei about to be revealed. The Navy
is about to be exposed.
Egghead's gonna be the final nail in the coffin.
Finally, after decades,
lock it up.
Exposed for the frauds they are.
Kizaru exposed the Marineford. Akainu exposed the Marineford. Cap, coat.
Greeble exposed the Wano.
Exposed in Film Red. How many times do they have to be exposed, and how many times do people have to say context?
Yeah.
Cope, cap.
Yeah. From Hunter Island, rank the Seraphim. Those we have?
Kuruma, Mihawk.
Number 1.
They're all about the same, I'm gonna say.
Now, I think Jinbei's the least effective because he doesn't have his physical strength. He's got a cool devil fruit. Bo was just too effective.
Good devil fruit.
It's OP devil fruit.
I think they're all about the same level. It'd be kind of dumb to make a wide-ranging power level of a unit.
No one cares about S-Gecko though.
He might have a stupid devil fruit.
Yeah.
Busted.
So, there you go.
Yes.
Alright. From Hustler Island. No. From The Dream. Shout out Dream. Are the Seraphim overrated? I guess
they'll gain their offensive weapons later. They don't really have the offensive.
they don't have
weapons.
the offense. The defense is good. It's just that like they're having a good showing because Oda's like putting kid gloves on them, and Luffy and Zoro are using their abilities.
Right.
But there you go. There it is. There's the episode.
Another week in the books. Chapter next week, Christian. We expect. We're probably gonna get a York dialogue.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, I don't expect hype next week. I expect some interesting dialogue.
I pray Kizaru arrives, but doubtful.
It's doubtful. It's
and
very
then
doubtful.
break the week after. So,
Yeah.
you know.
There you go. Shanks is stronger. Shanks is the king.
Good night.